crazy, crazy, crazy train. Ho! We've got a very special episode for you today, so I'm going to introduce the cast starting from my left. With me is Omer Ibrahim.
Trains don't actually go chew.
I'm coming back to that. Brad Harmer.
Sleeping very soundly on a Sunday morning, I was dreaming I was Al Capone. Rumour going round, gotta clear out of town, smelling like a trapfish bone. Here come a law, come to break down the door, carry me away once more. Never want it anymore, gotta get away from the stone cold floor. Crazy, stone cold crazy, you know.
Try. Awesome. Spike direction.
Last time I was on a train, someone read a text message aloud that said, don't you love it when you find a pube in your tea and it's your own?
Sal Crouch.
Trumpets everywhere.
Blake Harmer.
Whoa, we gone crazy. Oh, living in a train.
And I'm your host, Rob Wades.
I wank once an hour.
You need a catchphrase.
He did say that with my lips.
And that's why these episodes are only an hour long.
So, today is a very special day.
It is?
I'm going to yeah, absolutely. Besides being episode 10 of the
Happy
Crazy
Cock Day!
No, every day is Happy Cock Day.
Not for me.
Oh, well, for me it is.
Happy Button Mushroom Day.
Lovely.
It's not.
Yeah, okay. You just made the small gesture, so I'm guessing
Works really well in radio.
Yeah. So it's not only episode 10 of the Crazy Train. We not only have the full team of E14 in the house, but it also marks today 1 year exactly, 365 days to the date since I moved back to Medway.
Nice.
Cool.
So yeah,
We've never missed you less.
So you're back.
so I'm back, bitches.
So you're going back to Brighton, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. So spoilers. I'm moving away. So the other thing that's worth celebrating today is that E14 has, well, the Crazy Train specifically, has exceeded its download totals for its entire run to date on the 4th of August.
Yeah.
So in the 4th of August, we have betten our best month to date.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Let's hope that carries on, otherwise it'll be really depressing by the next time.
I'm trying to.
Hi guys, seems like you stopped listening. It's probably all of Omer's racism.
So September was a bust.
Racist.
Can you see where we're actually getting the downloads from? Because if a lot of them are coming from Nazi Germany, then we might want to stop.
I don't know how out of touch you are with modern politics, but I don't think
Really?
there's a Nazi Germany anymore.
Bear in mind, last time you tried to work as Nazi Germany was in that board game, and you played for so long it was the 70s. So I thought we'd celebrate with a drink.
Oh, fantastic.
It's a soft drink, so everybody can partake.
Oh, good.
It is sugary.
Even
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, okay. It's only going to be a small amount. It's not going to be a
I
lot.
will die a little for this.
I'm going to give you a chance now.
Shoot up after.
I'm going to give you a chance now, without telling you what it is, to opt out.
Not at all.
No.
Fine, I'll do it.
Do you want me to do it blind so you guys know what it is and I don't? Or
No,
Step out of the room.
shall I step out of the room
Yeah. Alright,
so
let's do
you
this.
guys know what it is? Just pour me some.
Yeah,
and
Let's
I'll,
do this. Alright.
Well,
Okay. Yep, so piss in that cup.
Bye, Omer.
God, I fucking hate him.
So what I've bought is...
Why the fuck is he here?
It's called...
So about acorn.
is it cow piss?
It's called Mong Li Shang Grass Jelly Drink.
I need
bought
to
it
hear
from
that
the-
again because I'm familiar with those syllables, but not in that order.
So the ingredients, to give you an idea,
Where
are
did you find this?
an Asian supermarket.
It looks like bio.
I don't think any part of this is super.
Is that the ooze from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
It looks a bit like it. To be fair,
We'll get mutant powers.
it
right.
looks like a poor man's coat from the outside. Now, the
Yeah,
problem I've got with it is not so much that the colour, it's the fact that I'm not convinced those lumps are ice cubes.
That's probably the jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
So,
Lord.
yeah.
Wait, so is it a liquid or is it jelly?
Well, we're about to find out. So let's pop this shit.
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling I'm going to opt out in a minute?
Oh, you're in.
As soon as we see it.
It's all anchovy flavour, bitch.
It looks like a liquid to me.
Yeah.
So I'll pour out a little bit.
That's nice.
That's a good start from a can.
And if everybody likes it, I've got two.
It is kind of gelatinous as well, though.
It is like
got kind of-
really gloopy coke.
Yeah, it's definitely slightly
floor.
thicker than
Are we all going
I'd
to
say.
become like...
It's got a little bit of
Are
texture
we going to all drink it before he comes
Have you
in?
tried
No, we're going to drink it on the air
All
with him.
together?
Yep, all together. No, I have not tried this before. I anticipate this is going to hurt.
Oh,
Chunks. Oh,
You-
thank you,
Chunks.
you bastard.
Oh, were there chunks?
There's
Yes,
chunks.
there was
yeah.
chunks.
There's chunks.
I'm going to put a finger in.
Don't finger the chunks.
I don't think there are, you know.
Look.
Oh,
Exhibit.
It looks like Branston pickle.
Oh, this is the worst.
Oh, it's congealed in the bottom of the can.
Oh, it smells bad.
Luckily, I've got a second
Oh
one.
god.
This may be one in the top 4 worst things I've ever had in my mouth.
Well.
Well, I know that you
What,
mentioned
number
number
three?
2. What was number 3?
Your penis.
Right. What was number 1?
Your penis.
Right.
Oh no, you've run out of drinks.
It's such a
never
big
mind.
one. It's twice.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Blake was hoping I'd run out, but I've got a
Oh
second
no,
can.
yeah. What a shame.
Yeah. So I apologise to.
No, you're lucky because you're not going to get.
I apologise to Spike. You get
This
chunks.
is allegedly grape.
It's for you.
grape jelly.
There's a little bit of chunks in there. I apologise.
It smells.
I like where you're giving the diabetic the smallest portion.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay.
Do you want me to
That's
have
fine.
it?
Give that one.
No, this worst case scenario.
I'm not going to drink it all. I'm probably going to spit it out the window in a minute.
So now I'm hoping that Joe gets a few chunks as
Can
well.
we feed some
He
to
did,
later and
he did,
Gigi,
yeah.
do you think?
Oh yeah.
I like chunks.
That was the sound of me nearly throwing up.
That's
Oh,
funny,
wow,
I've heard that
okay.
sound before.
So I just had the smell of it.
It's the
Oh.
It's not.
It doesn't
It's like-
smell like a drink.
It
It
smells
smells
it
like something you would smell in a car garage.
It's something you put in your garden.
It smells
Sort of
like
finger.
glass
Oil.
and jelly.
Are you sure this isn't
finger.
oil?
Are
Fairly.
we supposed to drink this? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not?
It's got drink on the can.
Really? let me
Well, I
read
always
that.
do what can.
Let me read that. Let me read that.
Hang on. I have to get some
How
chunks.
can you tell it's all
It's only
in
fair.
what appears to be
It's only fair.
Chinese?
It's only fair. There's got English ingredients on there as well. It's only got. It's only fair that I suffer as well. So I'm just going to get some chunks in this glass.
Yeah.
Let me read this.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm going to
Okay.
have my other drink ready.
I'm going to get some
I'm going to have
syrup
a
and
bowl
gel.
ready.
I'm going to be fucking parched by the end.
You know, hyper can and we'll get Omer back in.
Yeah, go for it.
Or invite puts
Hyper
can
can.
down.
Holy shit.
Oh god. That doesn't bode
We should
well.
take a picture of all of our faces in this moment.
Afterwards.
I really wish I had the webcam.
Before, we could find it.
Yeah.
We could vine it, but only for a few seconds.
Yeah.
So have you guys tasted it then?
No,
Oh,
we're
we're
going to
already
taste it
doing it
together.
blind. Oh, it looks like mud.
We're about
Yeah.
to take.
Yeah, actually, you know when you make swamp water in the
Yeah.
garden
It
as a kid?
smells. It looks like Coke, but it
Smells
looks
like-
like black Coke.
Yeah.
It's got a smell like it's
I'll tell
something
you what-
that I'd get in your
I'll
shop.
tell you what I'll also
Yeah.
do, just
So
for the
like
sake of
fizz or
fairness.
something.
Yeah.
If you drink some and you really, really can't do it, I will finish whatever people can't drink.
We got to finish it?
If you can.
It smells.
Maybe not so much for you,
swallow
Crouch,
the
because
It
yeah,
smells
you guys
like
have got a
really
lot
bad.
of it.
What's the dandelion burdock kind of?
Yeah,
smell,
it's-
but
yeah,
not
yeah.
bad.
Kind of a.
But yeah,
You're in the ball. You're in the ballpark.
Yeah,
But you guys know what's in it and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, so
Yeah.
shall
So on 3,
yeah.
Cheers.
to the crazy train.
Crazy train.
Oh, chunks immediately.
Yeah. So, oh god.
Oh, fucking hell.
So what that was?
That's cold fruit.
Do you know
tea.
what? I know that taste.
I'm going.
Yeah, it's fruit tea. And
The taste is okay actually, but
You're
it's
okay.
just the chunks.
If you
I am going to
you don't have to carry on.
Why did you not fucking warn me about chunks?
Crazy
Jesus
because
Christ.
it's funnier.
I'm
just
actually
swallowed
going to
them.
get the taste out of my
I don't
mouth.
think I
I'm going
could
to eat
do it.
scrapings from a goat's cock.
You mean a baby bell?
Oh, that's
goat's cheese.
that is.
Oh,
So
yeah,
what
I'm
you
done,
just
I'm
What
done.
did I just drink?
Was Mong Li Shang grass jelly drink.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
Grass jelly?
You'll be pleased to know it wasn't expensive.
I'm hoping
That
not.
was horrible.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
actually, like,
Yeah.
really,
Oh.
obviously having like a
Some goat's cock.
Cypriot.
No, I'm good. I'll have some of my.
And on that note, fuck you, Crazy Train.
Oh,
Fuck
Can't
you.
fin- I can't finish that. There's no way.
So,
Having
so
a
real
look,
quick.
it does taste like
Oh,
something.
well, you said you were happy.
It's the chunks. It's awful.
I'm just saying,
I've got
you
a
said
chunk.
you would happily drink everyone else's.
Yeah, I've backwashed in mine.
Yeah. There you go, man.
Alright, exclude yours.
Happy Wade Day.
Fine.
It actually, no, it actually,
he's going to do it.
it actually tastes
I'll
like
do it.
something
No,
I know.
I'm a
That's-
stupid,
I
stupid
honestly
man.
say, please don't.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, but
No,
look,
it's-
don't show me that.
It's the.
It
It's
tastes
the
far too
chunks.
familiar.
No,
Chunks.
yeah, the chunks are.
It tastes
Ah!
far too familiar.
It looks like cola jelly.
Blah.
Yeah, you're
I've got a
okay.
really good idea.
You just
Let's
had that
move on to
inside
the
you.
next segment and never discuss this part ever again.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Well,
we-
welcome to the Crazy Train. It's not
That was-
usually this toxic.
They're less eggs normally.
I don't think that anything you can buy in a Chinese supermarket, which leads me to suspect you can buy it in Asia, is poisonous.
Oh
if
no, I
it's-
never believed it would be fatal, but I did believe it could be me.
This is like our
It was
initiation.
quite unpleasant.
and that much is
Why not?
definitely true.
It
if, it, I-
tastes familiar. That's what's
if
terrifying.
it wasn't for the chunks, it would just taste like cold
I
tea.
wouldn't mind Omen
Tastes
still
like
drinking
fruit
it as
Yeah,
well.
tastes like cold
That's
tea.
because it's really bugging me that I have 100% eaten or drank something that tastes exactly like this.
Yeah, it's like Lipton Like,
He slept with a lot of ugly women.
That's true.
he did do Clunge Fest. That was something grim.
I was Captain Clunge for about a year.
Clunge Fest, yeah.
As we called it, 2011.
Yeah, pretty much. So he spent a long time single, and the women around him knew about it.
Yeah.
Usually with his dick.
Yeah.
Nice.
But he's settled down now. He's all good.
But nothing tasted this bad. Neither
Nothing
woman
tasted-
who had a crotch that looked like cottage cheese.
There's
There's a story for you.
crazy.
I just
Yeah.
ate some cottage cheese.
Nice.
Crazy.
It wasn't, but at the same time, it wasn't a really nasty pussy, so it's fine.
We've all had one of those.
We've all had one
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, how was your wargaming convention?
Hilarious.
Pretty much what I expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Oh, some of the
I spat-
artistry,
Oh.
the model is still on display, was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some guys had a World War One game set, and I never would have thought World War One would have been an especially interesting game, because
Okay.
it is just people sat in a hole shooting at each other.
Yeah.
But this table must have been 6 foot by 10 foot, I reckon.
Easily, that was most of the ones of that
but
size.
fully mapped out. We actually had the mud water was cold tea just on the board. It looks absolutely
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
For like burnt out building stuff, I had black painted cotton walls, a kind of a smoke thing. But inside the cotton wall was a red and yellow flashing LED, so it looked like it was
Really
on fire.
nice.
It was absolutely phenomenal.
That's so
There was
cool.
some great bits.
So-
there was a, and this is something I never even thought would happen. I didn't look into it, but it was a hot air balloon war game. Like, and it sounds like, but the hot air balloons, they were like, yeah, that's what I would have thought. But evidently, that would be the rules. Is that they were looking like it. They were avoiding clouds and things like that, and looking like they were trying to shoot each other's balloons down.
Okay.
And the more I looked at it, that actually, I didn't really get to have a go then. But I've looked, I've seen it online and stuff now, and it just looks like a hilarious piece of fun of just these kind of. I know you hate the word steampunk, but what I would then use is clean steampunk.
Yeah.
I mean, like Phileas Fogg around the world in 80 days style steampunk.
See, I learned.
Oh, so you mean
that.
Victorian?
I learned.
Yeah.
I learned something about steampunk the other day. There's actually more than one type. So it's to do with when it was
Good
which
and
era.
not.
No, which era it falls
Yeah.
into. So it's
Oh, okay.
steampunk and there's diesel punk, which
Oh,
is
okay.
like something
Diesel
like
punk is
something like
like-
Bioshock is
Or
diesel
Black
punk.
Acid.
Yeah, that's diesel. That's
Is
diesel.
there unleaded?
I first heard the word steampunk. It really only is kind of hip hop culture and touching it with this over the past 2-3 years, probably. On
Okay.
that side, I first heard it in a role-playing game magazine in 1994.
Right.
So it's one of those words that's kind of been bubbling under for
And
ages.
it's like,
ages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
it's like I remember
Bandwagon.
when I think it was after like the UK Top 40 on BBC Radio 1, and they'd be like, "Oh, here's so and so with like this dubstep." So it has, and that was like probably '94 when I bothered listening to it. So like now dubstep, like it or not, has become massive. And again, it was bubbling for years. I don't do that hipster thing of I'd heard it before everybody else, but it was
You literally
certainly
just did.
always there.
What I first heard called emo in 2000, 2001 is nothing like what.
No,
it's
same
called
here.
now.
Yeah.
Because it was like Get Up Kids and Save Ferris was
Yeah.
emo stuff.
Yeah,
Nothing
definitely.
like what it's played now.
Yeah, but everything evolved. And
Now it's
changed.
just an excuse to be dressed up in black
They
and
just call
just write a few chords that go, I hate my fucking dad.
Sainsbury's Basics Goth.
Emo back
We used
then
to call
is
it market
post-hardcore.
goth where I was.
I read an article about what's happened to the emos. It was on like what's that horrible web Vice or something. But it was like what's happened to the emos? What do they do now? And they went to like an emo club night in London, and basically they all just listen to dubstep now.
So they went to.
Yeah, I guess there is a bit of a crossover.
It's almost as if they're bandwagon jumpers in
Yes,
the office.
yes.
Yeah.
The convention.
Yeah.
Well, I did come away. It wasn't full of stories. I spooched far too much money on a really good game.
I had a quick question about the World War One thing.
Yeah.
Did you have a point in the game where you broke for a game of football? Sorry.
No,
Oh, that'd be great.
It wouldn't. I didn't get to
Just
play it.
like
I just
shake
thought
snow
the
all on
artwork
the
was
board.
phenomenal.
yeah, I spooched far too much money on a Dark Age game that I've become completely obsessed with
Awesome
called
game.
Saga. Absolutely brilliant. But the story that came away from it was we went with as well as us two. We went with my girlfriend and her dad because he used to do sort of like World War II stuff, so he came along as
How
well.
old is he?
16. My girlfriend's 4. But she.
Crazy! He's on the register!
She came along and we
You don't use your real name on this show.
And his place of business.
I didn't want it
Which is
to be,
also where he lives.
I didn't want the place to be full of all the usual stereotypes you think of a wargaming convention because to be honest we're into wargaming and I'm hoping I don't fit in with the oh hi
I had
kind
to
of-
come back to that point in a moment.
is it the do you recognise moment because I don't think they got you but Charlotte's dad had a moment where he walked up to a table to have a look at what they were playing and they went hi do you recognise the battle and without a second's pause he went do you recognise a pair of tits which I thought was amazing.
Only my own.
It was again. I was talking to somebody about a game they were playing or something, trying to get a hang of like how does this one work, blah blah. And I think it was either his son or like a younger member of the team or whatever was stood next to him, and my girlfriend just, as you do when you look at somebody, just hi, kind of smiled, and he face dropped, and he genuinely,
literally,
didn't fall off his face.
Oh, right.
He's not got fucking leprosy.
It's contagious.
His face dropped, and he genuinely ran away from the girl that was talking to him.
Wow.
Now, like I said, I didn't want this. I don't want that to be a stereotype that I can talk about, but it happened.
Stereotypes exist for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah. There was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there was a lot of
neckbeards.
A lot of basement dwellers, a lot of
yeah. Which, but there were a lot of really cool guys as well. There were some really nice people.
It is the geek has become cool thing. Really bugs me because anyone who thinks you're really cool because you're a geek. Oh, yeah, I'm well geek.
You like a bit of Batman.
I find Big Bang Theory funny. I'm well geek. Go to a convention and see all the closet pedophiles and basement dwellers who are geeks.
Even don't go to Comic Con because you'll get 10% of those at Comic Con. Yeah. Go to a wargaming event, and I love it. I've actually really got into wargaming, so don't get me wrong. I have no problem with these people. I play games with them. I hang out with them, but they are not. They are not the ones that your 19-year-old cousin wants to fuck.
Yeah,
put it that way.
Well, it was like this. I remember reading this joke. It's from a comedian. I think her name was Chelsea Peretti, and she was doing this routine about like geek chic. And she said, "I saw a T-shirt the other day that said that had a picture of I heart nerds, and I really wanted to make her fuck an IT engineer with cystic acne, so that she'd admit, I don't heart nerds. I heart good-looking guys in glasses."
It's the same as the moustache thing I've gone on about before. Right, I don't know if I not talked to you. It's the same thing. I've seen an I heart, and then they've got that cartoon picture of a moustache.
Okay.
This is like a 14-year-old girl. I have a moustache. I have a beard. This is what facial hair genuinely looks like. It's not a cartoon.
Okay.
Right, a 14. Yeah, even that big comedy one. Right, even if you had the proper twirled up Iron Sheik moustache. 14-year-old girls do not want to fuck that guy. They want, and that sounds like me going with their Walkman, and they want Robert Pattinson. They want young, attractive, well-chiselled men. They don't actually want facial hair.
The Tom Cruises and the Morgan Freemans.
They want to fuck their Sony Walkmans.
Sorry, Robert Pattinson is chiseled.
He's got quite a flat face.
He doesn't have a moustache either.
He's chiseled in the sense that you could use it to stand down.
Young women do not want moustaches.
They want Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Is it about the only thing I can think of is I want to know what that battle was.
What?
It's Middle Ages.
I want to. Yeah. What battle was it?
The question is, Spike, do you recognise a pair of tits?
It's a battle of
Do you recognise that?
Yeah, sadly.
That works well.
It was the Battle of Tittisburg.
The Battle of Memories.
Battle of Bulges.
Nice.
That works.
But yeah, fun little festival. Really got into it. Bought this game. I've probably spent about 200 quid on it so far.
That's fine.
That's probably
embarrassingly. Embarrassingly, in about 15 games. Well, I played a few with you. Played one with your girlfriend now. But probably played between 15 and 20 games. I don't know.
Is that what lives with me?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
No,
when he keeps getting into bed with you at night.
She's just a very forward maid.
Yeah.
Played between 15 to 20 games with my girlfriend. Beat her twice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really fucking embarrassing.
You do suck at games, and
she's just really good. She plays the game for the game, where I kind of play the historical reenactment. Yeah, to me, I actually don't care about losing.
Pwn her boyfriend.
Yeah, she just fucking fucks me up.
To be fair,
plays like a coward.
The fact that you're crap at games,
there is that.
Is really, really alarming. Considering I've watched you guys play Trivial Pursuit last night, and your answer to everything was France, except for what's the country opposite the other side of the channel from England. At which point you just went Silencio.
That was a handicap match and a half.
It was a 4-on-4, man. You can't argue with that.
It was a handicap match, and you know it.
Rematch. Same teams, new terms. 4 men enter, 4 men leave.
Everybody gets a gift bag
and a tissue.
Genuinely, when my sister was growing up, to the point where probably for the last couple, over the last couple of years, she's only just now started to wind it down. Well, no, I know. I want to get her on this podcast at some point because she will just.
Yeah, insulting her isn't going to help.
Well, she insults me all the time. It's
true.
Yeah. And she used to go to parties and stuff, and even just any kind of occasion. And on the way out, used to say, "Oh, thank you very much for having me. Where's my party bag?"
Nice.
And she only just stopped doing it, like last summer. I don't know what happened.
This is a funeral.
Yeah. I'm okay with it all being black themed.
Omer isn't.
Hey, I didn't even fucking say it this time.
We're dancing around it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of,
Because black people can dance and white people can't. Yeah, see, reverse racism almost.
Yeah, fine. Sure.
Positive discrimination.
No, right, if white people can dance, Rob would have been able to at the wedding last week.
He was amazing.
That at one point, Blake gave his drink to me to show Rob how to dance.
No,
Blake
fucking
was giving dance lessons.
No, he didn't. No, the reason he gave his drink to you was because he thought if he gave it to the 2 people he saw, he might get a second can.
And also, I thought you needed liquid. But we'll get on.
We'll come into
Okay, we
that.
haven't explained this.
We're coming to that, yeah. The sniper's
Essentially,
got inside.
they all seem to think I pass out all the time.
You are, as
Not my mum,
the
that's
newly
it.
christened, by the way, guys, Omer, Viking, King of the Poofs.
Yeah.
Now, the reason for this is that me and Blake attended a stag do for our good friend Paul. Shout out to Paul if you're listening. Congratulations on your wedding.
Well done, guys.
We had an awesome time.
Yeah, brilliant.
He's
Yeah.
listening, he's not a racist.
And we went to the Kent Ale Festival, which is in
Air Fest.
Air Festival. Yeah, a lot of it
I
around.
was there.
Oh, you Spitfire!
And it was the Ale Festival at Merton Farm, just outside Canterbury.
Yeah, I know.
And on the day, we got a text from Omer saying, "I'm sorry, guys, I can't make it today. I've caught the sun too much, and I can't go." And we just had this image in our heads of just this, and to look at him, he is, he used to be a wrestler. I don't know if he's mentioned that. He used to be a wrestler. He is quite, he's quite a stocky chap. He's got a big beard, long hair. He's, quite looks. He's not, you wouldn't be surprised to learn he's, got sort of foreign blood in him.
Yeah.
No, he's
Mediterranean.
Got,
blood,
yeah,
let's put it that way.
That would be funny.
he's got that Mediterranean kind of look to him. And yet, the idea of him being out in the sun for more than half an hour and sending him into passing out has sent us into fits of giggles.
I never
constantly.
actually passed out.
Oh,
I just got really, really hot.
I'm fading away.
So yeah, so all through the wedding, that's all I got was people were like,
Are you
you
okay?
sure you don't want to stand in the shade? Would you like another drink?
Unbothered.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm far too warm. I can't possibly stand out in the sun for another 4 minutes.
Tarquin, take me home to the Cloud Kingdom.
Go on, without me.
It was interesting because my girlfriend Charlotte got quite drunk, and all the way home she was calling me Chives. She was like, Chives! Every time a car overtook, she'd be, Chives, do we know the people in that car? No, that's just another car. Well, why are they overtaking?
Because he only drives at 20 miles an hour.
Actually, really
In case I pass out on the way, I fucking...
I better crack a window. But this isn't the first wedding you've been to recently, is it, Omer? Because I've got a note here from a text that you sent me that just says pagan wedding.
Oh, the pagan... yeah, Blake can follow up. Our band played
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Yeah, maybe like,
I also attended.
You know the show. Blake sits there and says, fuck all, and you do talking enough for everything.
But at the same time, when Blake does talk, it's usually dynamite. So we don't want to discourage him.
No, you don't want to snipe with dynamite. Let's just
Put a scope on it.
That's a terrible idea.
Dynamite was so precise.
loading my TNT into his t-shirt cannon.
Hope it doesn't ignite in the tube.
Again.
After last time. Barry!
Ruined burst
I was
travel.
too busy sewing my arms back on.
We didn't part of the pagan wedding.
Yeah, we played at the band were invited to play a pagan wedding, and I think we were a little bit apprehensive about how it was going to be, but once we turned up, it was just...
Summer is a-coming.
I don't know what that is, but
This fucking idiot.
Oh, right. But it was amazing. We just had...
It was fine till they said for us to go.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great night.
Edward Woodward looking a bit nervous.
Had to censor a lot of the swearing from our normal set, which was interesting because of the kids around.
You have to change it to by 4.
But I'd never been to...
And Beaufort.
I'd never been to pagan wedding before.
To be fair, that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't...
What do you mean you've never been to a pagan wedding?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Racist.
We go there every Thursday.
Well, it's not a weekend unless you sacrifice Aslan.
No, there were little things like, for
Table
instance,
he's not Aslan in every film he's fucking in. For fuck's sake.
there was next to
taken.
no...
That ruin taken for me. You sitting there going like, well, hang on, what are the where are the kids? Where's Mr. Tumnus? He probably took his daughter. Shut up and watch. Back to the pagan wedding.
There was a next to no formality other than I mean, I missed the actual ceremony because I had to finish work while you guys were there setting up. But I was 10 minutes late, surprisingly.
What are the odds?
But like the priest, so to speak, was just a guy in shorts and a Harley Davidson t-shirt. The only person sort
I
of
think it'd be wolf shirt.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It was the
Or
most
like one of those
laid-back
kind
one
It was
ever.
so laid back, but also I'd say I was the smartest dressed there, and I turned up in a brown striped shirt, and that was it. Like it was just so much fun. Like at one point during the interval, because we normally play 45, break 45, and during the interval, I was like, okay, we've got to set back up now, and the groom was like, no, you can't start yet, and I was like, oh shit, like did you not enjoy the music? Does he not want us to play anymore? Are we done? And he just went, you're not allowed back on stage until you get a bit of steak. And that was the attitude of the whole thing. Is that I actually
thought you were a vampire.
it was when Ronnie leaned over to me and
play
went,
bass, creature from the darkness. I turn undead on you. I level 2 cleric of Eberron.
no, that was that convention you went.
I'm a level 2 cleric of Eberron. I can break up any pagan wedding.
So it was the first second half of a set I've ever started with a big lump of steak in my hand.
heart.
It was beautiful. It was when
Did anybody sparkle?
no, nobody sparkled.
That's because
it was,
they're a proper vampire.
It was when I went to get the piece of steak and the guy and he went to me, "Are you sure it's a little bit rare?" And everybody just looked at him as if to say, "There's
He
another
drinks
one."
blood. Is there anyone else who can play bass? And Gary Oldman just raises his hand.
But you have to invite me in.
That's why it was outside. Everybody could just turn up.
I can just turn up, it's fine.
Yeah.
Vampire wedding.
It started pagan. It was actually the Monster Mash. It was incredible. It was a graveyard smash.
To be fair, you could get Doctor and the Medics for the same sort of price.
This caught on in a flash.
Yeah.
I know Omer did enjoy the thing as the evening went on, because obviously the sun went down. So.
I'll tell you what, playing in the sunset is one of the nicest moments I think I've ever had in that band. Like,
You feel your powers returning.
Yeah. I can feel the blood returning to my skin.
Oh, king of the vampire puff. Let's make this work. Oh goodness, I can't be under the sun too long.
that's
I
back
can
to
turn to ash.
We've just gone back to chiseled Robert Pattinson on the internet.
There's
I can't possibly go by rail.
crazy.
A great evening.
So for those who didn't hear, Crush just put his head in his hands and said, "What the fuck is happening?" What's happening, Crush? It's the crazy motherfucking train at its peak.
Do I get refunds on my ticket?
No, you get retards.
Hand it here. No, this is a one you should have travelled before 9:30.
Just tap your oyster on Omer's head.
Yeah, you have to tap him on the.
Make sure it's cold first.
Yeah, it's a bit cool. He has to cut down. So,
Oh, the sea fish on my head! I went to an aquarium. Get that later.
all right, I'll add that in. What is this about? The other thing, I'm guessing it's related to the same thing. What is a sound test lizard?
Sound test lizard.
That's all I've got in the notes from what you text me.
I have no fucking idea.
I do.
All right,
know
we'll
what it is.
Are you
Move
thinking
on.
of
Yeah?
monitor?
Monitor.
The monitor. Yeah, that's nothing more than a one-line joke of.
Yeah.
Can you check the monitor?
Me and
Is
this
it?
been about him until we tried to kill each other.
Yeah.
And
Fun fact, they did.
yeah.
He tried to stake me.
To be fair.
He came at him with a slightly warm heater fan.
But yeah, no, we used to call the monitors.
Yeah.
It was,
The other dude was just actually, it wasn't even a monitor speaker, it was just a monitor lizard called Gary going, "That's good." So it was kind of stupid shit you do.
yeah, when you're
There's
in
loads
a
of
bits like.
The stuff is only funny. Like we did a bit where we did the entire soundtrack to Rocky Horror Show as a gig a few times. There's a line in Sweet Transvestite where his little broke down when you knocked because he thought you were the Candyman. And all I did when Blake was rehearsing that bit, I just held up like a hook for a hand. So he just lose his shit for the next 3 hours.
Especially when we were singing later in the set, we were saying, "Oh, I'm a bee with a deadly stick," and that just ruined Candyman for me as well.
It was a shit film anyway.
Yeah, it's not good.
It was awful.
I get it confused, like in terms of thinking about bad films. I tend to
Candyman
get
is not a superhero, you know that.
No, I know. But I tend to get confused with Wishmaster,
Okay, yeah.
but which is also
same kind of era, probably the same year. even.
which is also a terrible film. let's
Oh,
be
God,
fair. Yeah.
But best song.
But yeah, well, fine.
I actually like Wishmaster more than Candyman. I would say.
Yeah,
Okay.
Candyman's just a bad film. Wishmaster,
Yeah,
is
Wishmaster
bad,
probably
but
knows it's a
kind
bad film.
You kind of enjoy it anyway because
Yeah.
Wes Craven.
I'm just waving to crowds. Hello.
I'm on my own island.
I think I may have slightly killed him with
It's
that.
too much chunks.
Even update on the drink. Even I couldn't finish it.
No,
and I'm pretty good at it.
Actually,
he did really well.
Of it.
Yeah, no,
He
you've
drank
done
like half a glass. That's ridiculous.
I could, but I saw no point. So more power to you.
I feel like I at least should match that, but I'm not going to.
No.
Just teabagging and give it to Cat first.
Yeah. So speaking of fashion crimes, because we're talking about
Yes.
the thing, you told me a really fucking good one.
You know when you're out and about somewhere and you see someone dressed so badly, you feel cool.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Well,
I get this at work.
Only when I'm in chainmail.
I
have to feel cool or I pass out.
The bar fairly low. But it was a guy, sandals and white socks for starters, and we're kind of Premier League. He's kind of sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
it's funny.
And he was wearing one of those horrendous, huge, cheap Hawaiian shirts. I don't know the pattern, but I've got some anime type drawing on them.
Oh, I used to have one of those.
Yeah, you probably did.
I've got a Marvel characters one, just like that.
This one was a Native American.
You're not helping yourself.
The key thing, Spike, is you did.
Yeah.
No.
You owned one.
He came to a party full of 18-year-olds dressed like that.
Yeah, but then that's to blend in.
That was
It's like Goodall and the Chimps.
I was just like, there's no way.
I hear the girls here like geeks.
I better bring my beardy friend.
My father's being a total jock nerd. Somebody point me in the direction of the
I
science.
see you're attractive young woman. I see you're a geek, are you? I suppose you know that the first Fisher's Incredible Hulk wasn't actually green. He was. Where are you going?
Were you there as well?
He was one of the young girls.
So, who's your favourite member of Blake 7?
Oh, you were the one who knew who Daredevil was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, one of those Hawaiian shirts, but airbrushed onto it was a Native American chieftain with a full headdress.
Brilliant.
And socks and sandals. But in between the shirt and the socks and sandals was Bermuda's shorts, peach colour,
Nice.
with a recurring motif on them. And the recurring motif was a zeppelin. Literally hundreds of zeppelins on
Where
his
can I
shorts.
get those?
Yeah, it sounds good.
I was
Yeah,
intrigued
the
by it.
Weimar Republic, I think.
I think the Trash Wizard probably sells it.
Yeah,
Probably.
only if it was the Trash Wizard.
I saw him on the way here.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I saw him. Do you know where the corner of Rochester High Street and up towards New Road on the side of it?
Yeah.
He was walking the wrong way down Star Hill in the middle of the road. So it's got that kind of traffic light thing that separates out. Excuse me.
When you say he's walking the wrong way down, do you mean up?
He's walking down against traffic.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
I
safe.
thought you meant
to be
you-
fair.
Not in the middle of the fucking road. It's not.
Anyway, Trash Wizard.
And then an ambulance came past, flashing lights and blues and twos, and he started yelling at it.
Oh, I know people who fucking do that all the
Like,
time. That's just-
who does that? Like,
I get people who...
you fucking inconsiderate cunt, and my ears are slightly worse off because you might be dying.
I have a friend who will
Arsehole.
shout at anything that makes a loud noise. So I'll be like...
Is he a puppy? When you say friend, do you mean dog?
You'll get like a really loud moped go past, and you'll be like... You might even say something along the lines of, oh, when you're noisy... But, do you know what I mean? You just,
Yeah.
shut up. But he will genuinely like, the fuck? Shut up!
Surely he's not helping.
In a similar, I was in the high street in Sheerness the other day, and there was a car, like a done up. I think it was like a Peugeot 206, all done up, bits of plastic stuck to it, you know.
Okay.
And it's
What year, if you had to guess?
it was 2013, mate. It was only last week.
Oh, okay. Crazy. He didn't get what I was asking.
Misunderstanding of the karmic effect.
It had parked, but was revving. So, like, I can understand it's one of those cars that's going to be noisy no matter what movement it's making. But it had reversed and parked, and then was whoom, whoom, whoom. And this small child walked up to. He was sitting on a bench about 2-3 foot away from it, eating a donut, I think. And he walked up to the bonnet and just went, "Would you not?"
How old was this kid?
It was about 6.
Amazing.
Right? And she turned the fucking car off. Which, to be honest, you probably would. Yeah. Because that kid's got balls.
That's like mini Brian Blessed.
Yeah. Do you mind? I will fuck your shit. Silence, woman. Yeah, so maybe would you not is the way to stop boy racers revving their cars.
That should just be a universal just shut off for everything.
I did
Yeah,
Would you not?
So the crazy train is pushing forward, and we'll try and get this a thing. Would you not?
Would you not?
Is the official thing for shut the
Can we
fuck up.
not put, we not put a hashtag before it?
No, that's not.
Just got the cars. Hashtag would you not?
YOLO!
First blowing the dust off the microphone.
It's funny because hipsters.
It's funny because we're all on Twitter apart from Blake.
Yeah, it's true. Why is that?
Because he's not an
Because I don't say anything.
He's not on Twitter and he uses it more than me.
He just pops up to snipe at someone every now and
That's
again.
like the perfect tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be on there.
This one perfectly well observed thing.
Yeah.
There was
Pointless!
there was an account who
Nobody cares about your art.
there was an
At Blake Armour at Would You Not? And he just pops up to people who are annoying him and just go, Would you not? Hashtag YOLO.
there is an account called something like Lord Win or something like that.
Okay.
And the description was just gets it right first time every time, and his one tweet was nailed it. I think it exists purely just for one old dated tweet.
Probably.
Now.
A lot of things on the internet seem to exist for a funny one-note joke that's less funny every time you read it.
Yeah,
like that YouTube commenter on your music video.
Yeah.
You know the one I mean?
No, you're fine.
There was you put up a YouTube video.
Oh yeah,
And
I dick around occasionally and wrote a song, put it on YouTube. Why not? Rather than that, than just sit in bed with no one hearing it.
yeah, and I it's not my style of like, the kind of thing I enjoy, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I've done better than worse. And the only comment on it was prepubescent tripe, and he's uploaded one video which is him waving a cuddly dinosaur at the camera. Well, this is the internet.
Well, he can say that and somehow be right in his own mind.
And
at
he
least.
can vote.
Well, no, he's probably about 12.
Or I don't know.
Well, no, he may be speaking prepubescent tripe from a position of authority.
Yeah, I guess.
If you'd heard him on the video, he'd be like, dinosaur!
I love you, Fluffy McRorington.
There's your Twitter name. At Fluffy McRorington. It's quite long.
Would you not, Fluffy McRorington?
So have you seen any fashion faux pas recently, Omer?
No.
Mirror.
But no.
Me?
Not the one in your shop.
Oh, fuck me.
Crazy! Giving him hints.
So, a guy,
Please requires
I'll tell the full story. Charlotte, my girlfriend, was in the shop with me. I'm just gonna... Oh, fuck it, she's not listening.
Object.
That girl I'm fucking. The one...
Mum! Lucy Larker!
Callbacks, vampires, crazy train.
So I went to the loo.
I just have a mental image of him fucking your mum and you going up to the door going, would you not? Keep it down, would you not?
Heads up, Mum!
Don't make me stake you.
Oh, it's come full circle.
Oh, Jesus. Episode 10, we come back, jokeception. You can shut it down, shut it all down.
I'm done, motherfuckers, I'm done.
Take off and Luke the
So Crouch just walks in and goes, hey, this joke. Everybody breaks, he's like, I'm out.
See ya.
Nailed it!
Sorry, so Charlotte.
So, Charlotte's watching the shop when I go to the loo. I'm only a couple minutes, and then I come back in.
Bullshit, I've seen you go to the loo.
Yeah.
I had to cut 3 minutes out of the last episode because you took so fucking long, we thought you were dead.
I was. For a man who shits like grease lightning, you do take your time. Unless you go to the toilet. I'll be with you in 10 minutes. Then you reach the toilet and think, I'll go back to him in 10 minutes. That's the only explanation I have. That, or you don't. Whenever you walk out that door, you decide not to walk to the toilet and just crawl across the floor using your chin.
I will be beard propelled.
It doesn't affect you, does it?
No,
It's
no.
just, time is something that happens to other people.
Yeah, fuck time. Who needs time?
Do you think it's like when there's when you
As
sit
a
on
moth-
a level crossing waiting for a train, and then one train goes past, and you're like, oh, okay, this will be open in a minute, but then there's actually loads more.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like
I open my train arsehole or whatever you're on about,
yeah.
and one train falls out of my arse, and then I decide I need to piss a coach. I don't know what we're on about.
So I spaced
I get what you mean. Yes.
I spaced for a second. What?
Well, he's
Welcome to
shitting
the
trains.
crappy train.
I think it's you wait for a bus.
Shit.
You wait for a bus and two come along.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was at the back of my shop waiting for a bus and having a shit. And I can hear
Aren't you
Charlie go,
literally crapping where you live at that point?
yeah, pretty much.
Junkie.
Oh, you're not still drinking.
He's just finished off the fucking...
Dude, stop drinking that. Seriously, I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you now. I'm worried about you now. Stop drinking that shit.
He's trying to off
I'm not.
himself.
I'm worried. Yeah, I'm worried
if
you die from this, people might blame me.
So
I mind I have a receipt for those cans.
So
weren't
I hear
expensive.
Charlotte say, "Oh, hi," and in a friendly kind of, as a customer, I recognise. And I walk in and I see the guy's face through. Like I've got like a little window from the back to the front of the shop.
My hobbit hole!
Going on an adventure.
So I look out the lid of my coffin and faint. I don't know what the fuck.
Comes the Baron von Ravenloft cycles!
How may I help you?
Please don't make me pedal. It's rather warm out.
Can you close those blinds? I realise it's a sunny day. That's sort of the point.
He looks at the sun and he's, would you not? I'm just going to roll with this.
I think that's going to be his intro for every episode.
Crouch for callback.
Sal Crouch. Would you not?
It's customer recognised. He bought a bike about 3-4 days before, and normal people do come back because things move and stretch. So I expected, oh, probably going to want something tight. So I said, be with you a minute, and I wash my hands, pop out, and he's in a sniper suit, not a piece of camouflage.
Was it Blake?
There is a fucking tree standing in my shop. He's in a full-on ghillie suit.
Wow.
And he's turned up before in like not in military fatigues, but he's had like those really oversized backpacks that you can fit like a tent and basically like a week's worth of food and things like that. He's shown up one of them.
The ones that like backpackers use to travel around and stuff.
Yeah. But like this one's in like camo, so I'm guessing it's.
Well,
you must get it from Army Surplus.
They
or
don't
something
all
like
dress
that.
in camo if they're just going around Holland. Unless they don't want to be seen.
Nobody wants to see where I'm going.
Yeah, we don't know how Dutch people sound. It's
No.
They
Do they sound like that? You're racist.
Me racist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Anyway.
How about those Dutch rhinos? How about the hoon on my foot?
How about those Dutch gillies?
But yeah, so there's a tree standing in my shop, and he just goes, "Is it alright? Is it alright if I leave my bike here for the night?" Normally, like, I don't have a lot of room in my shop, so I said no. But I was just so perplexed by a talking tree that I went, "Yeah, sure thing." And then, so he then wanted to leave the ghillie suit there as well. So of course I put it on, and we can probably tweet those pictures later.
Yeah,
or
we can
something.
stick it up there.
Because it's me with a Viking hat.
Why did you say yes?
Because I was so confused by a talking tree, I just went,
What was
okay.
his reason for wanting to have the bike overnight?
Because he's a sap.
Oh,
Pun, 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 pun. Sitting on that for 5 minutes. Go on.
but Jesus.
What was his excuse for wanting to leave the bike in the shop?
There's a reason
I think he was going somewhere on a train. Actually, you had to go about people on trains with bikes. I think he was going somewhere
It
on a
doesn't
train.
necessarily mean you should put it in a bike shop.
No, I know, but no, I think this is like, to be perfectly fair, this guy's got.
Bikes go here! I'll just put my bike here! I'll dress as a tree, because that's normal too! I'll go visit Count Strahd, he'll know what to do!
Oh my, a tree! I'm fading away! No, I must be outside! Oh!
I'll just shelter under his customer! I'll put my bike here!
Well, if I'm the racist, you're sitting there mocking a man with learning disabilities.
No, you don't.
What?
You don't have learning disabilities.
No, not me, him!
Oh,
The guy who lives in sheltered accommodation, like, he is pretty special for one of a better word.
We're not mocking him, he was
So,
dressed as a tree.
I do get quite a few questions like that.
If you said this man has learning disabilities, I wouldn't take piss out of him, but if he's going to dressed as a tree, yes!
I'll mock a man dressed as
Well,
a tree no
not
matter
man
what
dressed
he
as
is.
a tree, no matter what. You could put Stephen Hawking dressed up as a tree, and he may be the greatest genius ever to have walked the earth, and have a severe medical condition. I would rip this.
Technically, didn't walk the earth. He walked the wheelchair. He ramped the wheelchair accessible earth.
Yeah, he wasn't born like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, he didn't fucking pop out in a wheelchair.
He's £14. That's unusually high. Yeah. Brace yourself.
Be 15 when we blow up the tyres. Why don't you take him to that? Why don't you take him to that fucking bike shop dressed as a tree?
I love the fact that you're in your world. The wheelchair's fine, but the tyres come out deflated.
Well, he's
disabled!
we just need to take them. You need to wait. No, we need to iOS 2.
Can't do the speech and text otherwise.
Yeah. So his maps are fucked.
He left.
No, I'm not mocking someone who is mentally montarded.
You're mocking a man
We would,
dressed as a tree.
we would literally mock anybody dressed as a tree. We don't.
Oh, God,
discriminate.
yes.
That's what we're saying.
Right, that's fine. That may be why he has done that, but that doesn't make it okay. That's still fuck montarded. And if I said to him, "You do know it's stupid to dress like a tree, don't you?" He's not going to say, "Well, it seemed a perfectly rational thing to do to me." He's going to go, "Yeah, it was a bit stupid, but I saw the tree outfit. I thought I need to leave my bike somewhere overnight. If I go and ask for fainting vampire, maybe he'll let me park his fucking bike."
I love the idea that in your mind he saw it and thought of it as a tree outfit.
Not that he's obviously really into like Call of Duty or something. And he's like, cool, that's what they're wearing now. I'm going to wear one. No, he's like, oh, I look like a motherfucking ant.
Boom, motherfucker!
Anyway, was there any more to that story?
Other than the fact that
Yes, I want to know why he wanted to put his bike in your shop.
he was going somewhere, and he's obviously like, like I say, he's
And he should fucking ride the bike!
How was he going to get?
yeah. Well, no, I think he was going on the train.
Oh, okay.
So he wanted to leave his
Crazy.
But the thing I do get a few like we have said it before.
Tree on the tree.
We've said it jokingly, but it's true. A lot of people who come to me because they ride bikes aren't legally allowed near a motor vehicle. But we've used it as a joke, but it's true. Yeah. This guy would never live on his own. Would never have a job, would never drive a car. So
I would think also.
they kind of latch on because I'm a customer. I'm a very old-fashioned shop, so I talk to my customers and I will spend time. I spent cumulatively about 4 hours selling a lady a bike yesterday, and too much time. Yeah, but I earned £235 out of it. That was 4 hours work. Lovely.
That's
Exactly. Yeah. So
well, we did tell him in one episode to raise his prices. He just took it very literally.
That's on Ninatube.
Yeah. I had to haggle.
97.5% cutting down sales off.
But so like I think what happens with people like that is they see me as like a friend, and they'll always come by. Yeah.
What does that make me?
A tree.
A tree.
So I think that's what happened. But he can pick it up the next day. But I did get quite a bit of attention. It worked quite well. When I get like an oddity biking, people will always try to bite and look at it, obviously. But this actually looked like a tree disguised as a bush, and people were asking me why it was dressed as a bush.
Well, no, hold on.
Because I just draped. No, okay. There's a bit of explanation here. Is that I took the ghillie suit and draped it over his bike, so that it was all in one place. Oh, I'm going to pass out. I just came up with loads of like it's for people are like, well, why is that bike like that? And it was like, well, have you seen Toy Story 2 when they cross the street under like cups and cones? That's for when you want to cross the road in a rural area. And people were like, oh right.
I'm not allowed a motor.
That's very reasonable.
But yeah, so he came and picked it up the next day and left as a tree. But he didn't want to put the leg guards on because that would look ridiculous.
Yeah. You should gimmick that. You should make a thing out of it. People come in for bikes and they leave as trees.
It's like that toilet cubicle we found.
I'm the worst wizard ever.
You're not the worst wizard
No,
ever.
you're right.
I could give you. Let's have an update.
Talk about the best.
Let's have an update.
I thought Omer's been fondling this cheese in hand for about
I've been trying to eat it, but I've been telling a story.
I'm wondering if it's going to turn up on top of a cupcake first.
Don't do it.
You sure? We've got some cupcakes with like chocolate sauce on top.
Yeah, they look awesome.
I have a Baby Bell and a piece of ham, and this is definitely going on top of a cupcake now. Tell your story.
So, I found a bit of info out about the Trash Wizards.
You want to take the cupcake off?
You're
going to take the cupcake off, or it's just going to taste horrible.
Yeah, this is going to. Yeah, that's the bit that worries. Yeah,
I just need to Instagram this.
Get a picture of that.
Yes.
Which is not what he's going to say when he eats it.
I think it will taste nice.
It's alright, yeah? There's a lot of it in your beard, I won't lie.
Yeah, it does look like, oh, good lord.
Alright.
It's like that drop I keep having.
So I found...
I'm Asian and I dream of Junior.
That sounds like a very bad rom-com, Dreaming of Omer.
Yeah.
Dreaming of Omer.
It's not the best way to live your life, obviously.
So I found out what the Trash Wizard does. I say for a living. What he does. So you remember
he fights for bicycle vampires.
Oh mate, let's make this a thing.
We need a poster for
Trash Wizards versus the bicycle
I've
vampire.
sent the chosen tree man to fight the bicycle wizard.
He shall infiltrate as a harmless tree. And he shall take pity unto him because he's a tree. Because he can't suck his blood.
And we'll
It wasn't
shade him from the
pity.
farm.
Because he's a tree.
No, it wasn't pity. He shocked me, and
You
I
don't think-
disagreed to what he said.
You don't pity trees.
So if he just said to you, give me
They can't
some
walk.
fucking till.
No, I'm not that stupid.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't.
I
You
probably
don't.
would have hit him with my hat.
You don't pity trees.
I don't pity trees at all. No,
They can't walk.
fuck them.
I mean, they have to deal with that too.
Well, they can't walk. Let's let Brad insult them for 20 minutes. Do you want to rant about trees that can't walk?
Oh, no, it's just not funny.
Yes, that's not cool.
I'll concentrate on what's funny and you just do your normal shit.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway, that guy was barking.
so I found out what the trash was.
Oh!
Found out what the target acquired. Target eliminated.
Knew we shouldn't have lit that off that third cigarette.
So I found out what the trash wizard does. So remember when I introduced him, I said that he was doing a building job on my route to work on the corner of Star Hill and Rochester High Street. So what he was actually doing was decorating a shop, which is his shop.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Is he a bicycle vampire?
No,
Oh, you
no. Who in their right mind would be one of that?
No idea.
Exactly.
I'm so warm.
He's doing an episode. Yeah.
You what? Sorry?
He's doing an episode from his shop.
With
You're
the
doing an episode from his shop. or
Yeah,
the trash
no,
wizard?
No, the trash wizard.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So
Interview him.
let's not get ahead of
Freaks
ourselves.
the fuck out when Omer comes and goes, "But bicycle vampire!"
No, I'm going to go into his shop just as a motherfucking tree and rant about it for 5 minutes.
So when
I ran about 5 minutes and you're being funny over your shitty anecdote and yeah.
right, boys, take it outside. It's a beautiful day and it's not.
I'm
very,
not
it's
going
not,
outside.
It's not very E14. Take it outside and give him the home field advantage or something. I don't know. Oh. So I thought he was selling tabs. I was incorrect. He's in goods clearance.
So, really kind of the same thing.
It's the opposite.
Buying
He goes
tabs.
into other people's houses and
Gets
removes
their
their
tabs.
tabs.
Yeah, nice.
So it made me think, right? Remember the first time I introduced him, he had a trolley full of tabs.
Yeah.
Does he use it like carpet cleaners use mud? So he just drapes it over their floor. He says, "Oh, look at all the tat I could remove." Also, would you like to buy this trolley?
Guess how much I paid for it.
I really
Just
want
let a number come to you. That's not how it works. But yeah,
It all backfired. We went in to see someone and just said, "Can I leave my tat here overnight?" I am a wizard.
trolley of tatters.
Expellitriacus.
And the other day,
Catch wizard is
a couple of days after I realised this, I saw him in the shop doorway. It's about 10 o'clock at night. It's not a late evening, and he'd fallen asleep in his doorway.
So he's a homeless man with a home.
Yeah,
somewhere to sleep.
I'm guessing
He's
he's
lost his
just
keys.
yeah.
Or accidentally
No,
tapped
the
his
door was
doorway.
the door was open.
Oh, okay.
So he was just sat in an open doorway, kind of draped against the wall, asleep, with a cigarette half rolled on his neck.
I think I've seen him. I think.
Do you know the one? You know the one I mean? Yeah, in Rochester, down by.
Yeah, I saw him. He
Yeah.
was shouting at traffic.
Yes, that's the
Yes.
guy. That's him.
Yes,
You
cool.
now know the trash wizard.
Yes, I do. Okay.
Oh
cool.
god, it's spreading like a disease.
Yep. So I'm gonna end it there, so we can take a break and.
You sure? How long was that?
About 50 minutes.
Okay, well that flew by.
It really did.
I must rant the disabled people more.
Yeah, let's do that. That's definitely a thing.
Well, I'm
Anyway,
just saying, we could breed them out.
I think we should take a break because obviously Omer needs air.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying if you just like force sterilise or something, and the problem that gradually
is that a Jedi power I've not heard of?
Yeah, I'm saying if you compulsion sterilisation disabled people, it gradually stop being a problem.
Yeah, well, okay. On that note, so for Omer Ibrahim,
I didn't insult Jews once.
well done.
If you don't, I'm going to hulk up. Stop making me try to kick out of chin locks.
Brad Harmer,
Stop.
we're leaving, Brad.
That's when you say hello.
Spike direction?
Did you actually say anything?
Yeah. He talked about stuff.
I talked about shit. I said about like
Sauerkraut.
Would you
about
not?
trains.
And Blake Harmer.
Bye.
I've
Needs to
been
reload.
I'm out of bullets.
I've been your host, Rob Wade. So we are The Crazy Train. We represent emotionally14.com. It's the number 14 spelled. Recognize.
Recognise it, y'all.
Yes.
So
That's definitely not
The first of the
insensitive.
flagship E14 programs.
Yes. Yes. The first of many.
Hopefully, yeah.
So
You
it's
know they don't fucking kill each other.
emotionally14.com. That's the number using the digits rather than spelling it out.
Yeah.
Emotionally14 on Twitter.
Yeah.
You can find The Crazy Train on iTunes. You can follow Omer at the Iron Turk Omer. You can follow Brad at the Enfield.
I wouldn't.
Okay. You can follow Spike at Big Beats 1985.
Yeah. You
You
can't
can follow Crouch at Grost.
Yeah.
You can follow Blake to work.
and on Fluffy McCrory.
You set that up.
We're doing that.
Yeah. And you follow me at Rob Wade Vision.
Keep your bicycles safer.
Keep your bicycles safe overnight. We know a place you can hide them.
Don't stand out in the sun too long.
Away from the trees!